warmer than it has been. Football season, you go from 80 to 30.
You're right. Yes, that is harder to adjust to. Yep. Well, but if it would stop being nice and then go to this, I mean, it was so nice these times.
Yeah, but it's a rite of passage.
It is.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I will never forget 2021. They had that special extra fall season in the spring.
Yep. Yep.
So baseball and softball season didn't start
Yep.
till
That
the
was
end of April.
yes.
And it was gorgeous. 70s and sunny all the way through, right up to the middle of April. I'm doing a softball game in Medford. It's 40 degrees. There's a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing into our faces. I had this big 10 by 10 tent at the time, and I got it staked down. And the stakes came out, and I could feel myself lifting off the ground with it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that was an experience.
So, my bus schedule stuff, I'm gonna send you guys a note tomorrow tonight. Because we gotta do a double pickup. And the bus station's right down here. We're gonna probably have to back up the Colby in 20 minutes. So we can get on the bus, go to Abby, pick them up, and go to the game. Brian's gonna come down here, get the bus, right back up there, come back. I said, every place we go, we're either getting on 29 or whatever anyhow, so it doesn't really matter.
Brian's driving might not even matter. Brian's driving might not even
You
matter.
might not matter.
Oh, wait. Funny.
Yeah, I'll send a note. So does that go to Jamie? Does it go to her and Patty or what?
You can send it to me.
You'll hand it out?
Yeah, that's a funny idea.
Sometimes the women, they get a little crabby if you're not directly talking to them sometimes.
Well,
The
we're
final game for the
Patty's
final
all
was
for
snow
a while, yeah.
Really? From the press box end, you could not see the center field. Like they could see mine on the field, but up where we were, you couldn't see the center field.
Yeah.
That little elevation was just enough.
Just enough. So I mean, yep, ball hit in the air. It's like, well, it's gonna go somewhere. And then you get out of Abbotsford and it was clear.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Is that Jeff's?
Yep.
The other one is at my Tana's grandma's.
Okay. Up on the hill, huh?
I've had some good snow football games.
Yeah, two within a mile of each other. Two within about a mile of each other.
Abbotsford went to Clear Lake. And we get there and roads were fine the whole way. Get there, it starts snowing. By the time the game starts, there's already 4 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh my god.
There was a foot of snow on the ground by the time the game was done. They were shoveling the yard lines, and I think it was JV. He was a freshman. He gets tackled, slides along the ground, comes up, couldn't see his face. It was all snow packed in. Oh, those are fun though. Baseball in the snow, not so much. Oh, I just love my iPad. I'm trying to plug my iPad in. something.
Oh my gosh. Super fun. Chris is leaving.
Yeah, I don't
Having
know
a
about fun.
puppy. What's its name?
Maybe.
Maggie.
We lost. We lost. Yep. But we won. It's like the color is put on our like.
Hello.
Huh? Yeah. The boys should be in Abby at
Yeah,
Red
I thought
Arrow.
they said on the phone they could switch from Colby.
Well,
That's what Debbie said.
the girls got switched from Riv Lake to Colby.
Oh,
So the boys should still be at Red Arrow.
yeah, I'm gonna go back there.
Yeah, that's where they should be.
Lights goes on.
I know. I saw you walk in. I'm like, shouldn't he be at Red Arrow?
No.
Decided to layer up a little bit.
I got 2 layers on today. I'm actually in 1. Well, I am honestly like football season. The shorts stay on until it's below freezing. If it's 40 degrees, I'm not. I'm just warm in general. So, now don't get me wrong. I was pretty well frozen.
Great day
by
for a
the end of
ball.
that game.
Yep, yep.
Well, I didn't plan on coming down
Right,
there,
exactly.
but then I saw the game was done. I saw you guys started late, like, and then we just couldn't get the game over.
Field actually looks good.
Yeah, girls were on it pretty much all last week.
Blake's would have been ready for that game last Tuesday, right?
It's pretty soggy right now.
But now we got all that. Yeah.
Yeah. A little wet in the outfield yet, but
They'll be all right.
tough to get a game in at least.
Well, it is pretty early yet. Back in when I was in high school, you wouldn't even thought about playing a game.
Right.
Here.
Rifle, Carl Vigu, and Ryan Bargender.
Oh, Bargander. Oh, and Buga too. That's Kaylee Moore's husband.
Huh?
Kaylee Moore's husband.
He's one of the coaches? Oh, because I imagine it's one of his daughters. His daughter.
She's little yet, isn't she?
How old is she? Yeah, they live in Abbotsford. He's one of the coaches. Where are you gonna sit?
Right here. Oh, we can go sit over there.
There he's sitting over there. I'm supposed to get down to 10 degrees tonight.
I believe it.
Is what it is.
Cold all this week.
It's Wisconsin. Since he quit coaching, he helps now, huh? Refs basketball. How many girls has Colby got with the schools?
12.
Because Blake's only got, what, 10?
11, but we have
We had 11, but one
Grade
girl's
ineligible.
ineligible. So freaking kids can't even keep up with the average in high school. That's
I know.
pathetic.
It's crazy.
I mean, pretty much all you got to do is show up to get a C average. Well, I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I coach football here too, and
I mean, these kids are a joke.
yeah.
Pretty much just got to show up. How hard can it be to turn in a couple assignments or whatever they have to do? It don't make a whole lot of sense.
I know.
But I know it ain't as hard as it was when we were in school. They get credits for everything now.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
And it wasn't that hard when I went to school. Like I said, pretty much show up. I mean, some of them teachers were pretty mean back in the day, but they do some of that now, they'd get in trouble.
Right.
It stays like this, it won't be bad out here.
the sun's gonna go down.
That game last week that they played up there, when the sun went down, it got colder than shit.
Yeah. It stays above the trees. Should be alright.
That some that Abbotsford and Colby got to combine. It sucks.
I know.
That's why they're not even in our conference for girls. It's 2 games a year they're losing the conference because of that.
Yeah.
The guys playing the Merriwood and these guys playing what, the
Cool, both
Clover
these.
Belt? That's why they play their games in Colby, right?
I don't.
I think it's also.
Even.
I think part of it's also, isn't it, just that they play the baseball in Abbey, softball Colby.
Kind of depends on. So softball, Colby's the lead school.
Okay.
It's like I'm the 80 for it.
Okay.
And then baseball, Abbotsford State School, and
Are you ever gonna
Now it's
combine
80
the
for
two
it.
schools or not? You guys got a pretty big enrollment here yet, don't you? And so does Abbotsford. If you're mixing
Welcome to a very windy and not warm Colby, Wisconsin, as we get set for a little non-conference softball. Was supposed to be Colby Abbey at Rib Lake and turned into Rib Lake at Colby Abbey. Steve Ocknick Sports on Focus here to take you through this one. First time on grass and dirt for the Rib Lake Redmen in terms of an actual game. They've gotten 4 in so far on turf. They are 3-1. Colby Abbey comes into this game. They have not played. This is their first game of the year. So it'll be interesting to see how everything plays out here. We are scheduled, weather permitting, to get some baseball in on Tuesday. That is the big rivalry matchup. It is the Medford Raiders hosting the Menominee, or not Menominee, wrong M school, the Mosinee Indians. So that will be our matchup tomorrow if it warms up enough and the fields dry out enough. Then Thursday we're back in with softball. Excuse me. It will be the Medford Raiders hosting Lakeland, the Lakeland Thunderbirds. So that will be in Medford, and then on Friday we have the Abbey Colby baseball team as they travel down to take on the Auburndale Eagles, and then Saturday we are making a road trip. We are going to head down to the mighty metropolis of Stoddard. The Rib Lake Redmen baseball team playing 2 down in Stoddard, weather permitting, taking on DeSoto and Wazeeka Steuben. So it should be a couple fun games from Stoddard. We'll actually have all 3. So 10 a.m. is Rib Lake against DeSoto. About 12:15 is Rib Lake versus Wazeeka Steuben. And then about 2:45 will be DeSoto taking on Wazeeka Steuben right there on the Mississippi River. It is from the Google Map pictures, it looks like it's a cool park. It's left field, highway, railroad tracks, river. So we'll be able to see the Mississippi from our vantage point up there, so it should be a fun one. But we got softball here today as Allie Kunze gets her warm-up tosses in. She will face this potent lineup for the Rib Lake Redmen, starting out with Talia Scheitower. This was a team that their lone loss, they lost 11-10 to the Columbus Catholic Dons, who were a sectional finalist last year in softball. As the wind settles down just a little bit here, and we are ready to go, and Scheitower will dig in. Face Allie Kunze. Kunze, the lean, the first pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, and we are underway. Kunze looks in, the lean, and the pitch. That one chopped on the ground. Fielded at third, long throw in time. 1 away. So 1 down, and that will bring Kara Kennedy to the plate. The lean, the pitch. Roller on the ground to short. Slow roller, a little bit of a bobble, and the throw will be late. We're going to give Kennedy the base hit on that one. I think she was going to reach anyway. Beat the throw by a lot. So first hit, and that will bring Avery Nemi to the plate. The lean, the pitch. Line drive, that's going to get through the infield, a base hit. Kennedy's going to turn. She will dig. They will hold her at third. Runners on the corners on the single. And that will bring Tessa Week to the plate. And we get a quick time. They'll set the play for the first and third. Tessa Week digs in. We start a little late. It's about 36 degrees here in Colby. The lean, the pitch. Just a bit high for a ball, 1-0. look in. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 2-0. Weak digs back in. Our vantage point from right behind home plate. Normally when we're here in Colby, we go down the lines a little bit. The fences end shortly past the dugouts, but a little too wet down there today. The pitch. In the dirt, popping away. 3-0. Colby Abbey not sending Mimi there. So 3-0 the count. The lean, the pitch. That one knocked foul. 3-1. Weak digs back in. The lean, the pitch. That one's popped up. First base side, ball drops in, but it's foul.
Yeah, how come Avery wasn't running on that?
One out.
There's only one out?
Full count.
Oh, yeah. That's right. The first batter got out. Yeah, that's right. You got
Yep, just the one out. Full count now on Tessa Week.
Why is she not moving?
That's why, because there is only one out. Well, yeah, look at the scoreboard.
The lead, the pitch. That one's rocketed through the infield, a base hit.
There you go.
First run will come across.
That's why
And that will bring Ava Dahlman to the plate.
they should. How come they don't? Because it's not territory or what?
So Dahlman digs in, runners at first and second. Sun comes out. The pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike. 0-1.
The next pitch you might get a hit, which she just did. That's a big out.
Dahlman digs back in. The lean. The pitch. Off the outside. 1-1. Another long look in. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high. 2-1. The pitch. Right in there for a strike, 2-2. Nice little breaking ball, broke back over the corner of the plate. The pitch. Roller right back to the pitcher. Goes to first, they get the out there, moves the runners up. And now the ball pops away but ends up rolling right to third. 1-3 on the putout. 2 down now. Runner advances for Madeline Blomberg. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball. Malzahn comes up looking to throw. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. So wind, we get a good gust of wind across the field. The pitch. Low and in the dirt, well dug out by Malzahn. 2-1. Looks in. Lean. The pitch. Stays up high. 3-1. The lean. The pitch. Popped up. Behind home plate, catch is made by Malzahn, and that will end the inning. The Redmen do get a run across. We head to the bottom of the first. It'll be Orth, Schreiber, Ewert due up for Colby Abbey when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Bottom of the first. Orth, Schreiber, Ewert due up for Colby Abbey. They trail 1-0. Facing off against Tessa Week in the circle. So, Week. The lean, the first pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. One fun part of being where we are today, you get good looks at what the pitches are doing. The lean, the pitch. Just misses off the inside for a ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-1. Here's the North. In the batter's box, the lead from Tessa Week in the pitch. Stays up high. 3-1. Week the lean, the pitch. Misses the inside corner. It's a leadoff walk. So the leadoff walk puts a runner at first for Ella Schreiber. The lead, the pitch. That one's going to be driven center field. Coming on, the catch cannot be made. Misread. Orth digging for third. She will turn and hold. It will be a double. Second and third. Nobody out. Big opportunity here for Colby Abbey. And that'll bring Brindley Ewert to the plate. Wind picks up again. The lead, the pitch. Little roller on the ground. They're going to hold the runner. Throw to first is in time. Throw home. And she's hung up. Throw back. The tag is applied. Double play. Big play there. That goes in as a ground out. 6-3 Then it goes 6-3, 4-5, 2-5 on the putout. And that's going to be popped up over the top of us. So a runner at second, 2 outs now. Worth needed to get a little better break heading towards home on that one for one strike. That one misses a little bit low for a ball, 1-1. Lean the pitch. Stays up high. 2-1. Rib Lake has another game scheduled for tomorrow. I believe that is that Stratford, I believe. Or it might not be Rib Lake. I got to look at the schedule again. 3-1. Oh, it is. It is. Lead the pitch. That one misses the top of the zone. Second walk of the inning. 2 on again with 2 outs. And that'll bring Yohelmi Centero to the plate. Left-handed hitter. Leading the pitch. Shows bunt, takes the ball off the outside, 1-0. As we are distracted by the absolute cutest puppy. The pitch. Bunt shown, misses high and off the inside, 2-0. The pitch. Tipped it off the bunt. Strike 1, 2-1. Kennedy sneaking in at third. Blomberg sneaking in at first. The pitch. Bunt, foul. 2-2. And now she'll switch sides and swing. 2 strikes, she'll swing away. The lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. Colby Abbey gets a couple in scoring position, can't push him across. We'll go to the top of the second. Luth Pakenham Rotor due up for the Redmen when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
We look closely at all the data. We pore over test results. But what we see is you. We see what makes your smile widen and your eyes brighten. Even as we study breakthrough research and implement the most advanced technologies, what we see is how we can use it to serve you and your well-being. Healthcare is a lot of things, but the best care is human. Aspirus Health. What we see is you.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that's more suited to my needs.
We go top 2. Peyton Lewis to lead things off. First pitch misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Lewis Pakenham Rotor due up here in the top of the second, 1-0 Rib Lake. The pitch. Little roller on the ground, slow roller to second, pick there, throw to first is in time. And that'll bring Abby Packenham to the plate. Lean in the first pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. That's always the interesting part of this Colby-Abbey baseball and softball co-ops. The Abbotsford Colby baseball team, the pitch. High for a ball. 2-0. They play in the Merriwood North, so they will play a conference game against Rib Lake. Colby-Abbey softball plays in the Cloverbelt East, so this counts as a non-conference game. The pitch. Tipped at the plate. 2-1. So lead the pitch. Low for a ball. 3-1. As the wind continues to blow here. Long look in the lead, the pitch. Roller on the ground. That gets past the pitcher. Pick at second. Throw to first is in time. Another nice play there at second. Couple nice plays there from Grace Lindau. And that'll bring Annalie Roeder to the plate. The lead, the pitch. That one's driven up the middle. One bounce. That's going to get through. And Roeder's going to reach. That one will go in as an error. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order and Talia Scheitower. Scheitower grounded out her first time up. She's 0 for 1 today. The lead, the pitch. That one's chopped on the ground. That'll get through the infield to base hit. And that will bring Kara Kennedy to the plate. One for one with a single. Getting in, the lean, the pitch. Low and in the dirt, well dug out back there by Malzahn. 1-0. It wouldn't be horrible if it wasn't windy. It wouldn't be comfortable, but it wouldn't be horrible. Coonsey, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside. 2-0. The lead, the pitch. Drops that one in for a strike. 2-1. Time called as Malzahn has an issue with one of the straps on her shin guards. 2-1 the count. 2 outs. The lead, the pitch. Off the inside. 3-1. Outfield plays quite shallow. If you can cut the gap, you can run for a while. The lead, the pitch. That one driven right back up the middle. That's going to pop in. The runner is safe. Everybody reaches. That is a fielder's choice. 6-4. But everybody's safe. Bases are loaded. With 2 outs for Avery Nemi. She singled her last time up. She's 1 for 1. The lead, the pitch. That one is hit on the line. That's going to get through. 1 run will score. Gets past the center fielder. 2 runs will score. They are going to send Kennedy. The throw goes to the pitcher. It is a 3 RBI single for Avery Amy. 4-0 Rib Lake, and that will bring Tessa Week to the plate. Single her last time up. First pitch to her as well off the outside for a ball, 1-0. That ball was kind of hanging out there right behind second. It kept Nemi at first. No point risking that one with 2 outs, especially when you had runners turning. The lean, the pitch. That's popped up. Issues with it in the outfield. The catch is made, though. Looks like she might have lost that for just a second, but recollected it. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But 3 more for the Redmen. 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Malzahn, Wheezy, Salimpa due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when I need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility, first. But second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
First pitch was a ball to Jaden Malzahn. 1-0. Want to give a nice thank you to Clinner Insurance for providing me this wonderful hat. That one across for a strike, 1-1. Thought I'd be okay, but once that sun goes away, it gets a little chilly out here. But it's early season softball, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Tessa Week seems a little more dialed in here now. The lean, the pitch. That one's hit hard but foul. Stays 1-2. There isn't a whole lot to the backstop here. So those balls can get out of play in a hurry. The pitch. High and off the outside, heading right into your living room. 2-2. As I said, normally we are down past first base when we're here, but today with the wet and the wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got her with the high. 1 down. And that'll bring Kylie Weezy to the plate. See, left-handed hitter, see if she's slapping here. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Just a lefty. The lean, the pitch. That's hit hard, foul. Off the fencing, 1-1. Wind picks up yet again. Is that baseball tomorrow? Softball Thursday, both from Medford. Medford Mosinee baseball Tuesday. Medford Lakeland softball Thursday as that one gets in for a strike. 1-2. And then Abby Colby baseball at Auburndale on Friday. And then Rib Lake baseball at the DeSoto try at Stoddard. The pitch high for a ball. 2-2. 2 games for Rib Lake. 3 games overall for us, all from the Stoddard Village Park. Right on the shore, right on the banks of the Mississippi River. The lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. And that will bring Vivian Siempa to the plate. I think I'm saying that right. Siempa? Okay. Okay. We'll figure it out here. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. Which one is right? The pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, 1-1. Weak. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Kind of with that ball kind of trailing up and in on a right-handed hitter. That's a tough pitch to lay off of. See if she comes back with something low and off the outside. The pitch. Paints the outside corner. She does. Strike 3 looking. That will end the inning. Colby Abbey goes in order in the second. We go to the top of the third. Dahlman, Blomberg, Lewis due up for the Rib Lake Redmen when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Winter Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Ava Dahlman to lead things off here. Fouled off. 0-1 here in the top of the third. 4-0 Rib Lake. Ellie Coonsey back in the circle. The lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. Stays up high, 2-1. Talman takes back in. Kunze looking in. The lean, the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, 2-2. Bit of hush fell over the ballpark there for a minute. Looking in. The lean, the pitch. Breaks low for a ball, full count. Kunze doing a little landscaping out there. Oh, it's 2-2. That is 4. Okay. So leadoff walk. And that'll bring Madeline Blomberg to the plate. Flew out her first time up. She is 0 for 1. The lean and the pitch. Chopper on the ground. Foul. Nice play by Coach Hightower. Blomberg digs back in. The pitch. The other roller on the ground. Foul. Lead. The pitch. Back up the middle. That tips off the glove. The toss to second is in time. So they erase Dahlman on the fielder's choice. 6-4. 1 down, and that'll bring Peyton Lewis to the plate. Grounded out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. And picks up again. The pitch. Low for a ball. Malzahn comes up looking to gun. Look in the lean. The pitch. Little roller. It's a fair ball. Throw to first is in time. That one just spun in the dirt. Ground out technically goes 2-3. Does move the runner up. So runner at second, 2 outs for Abby Packenham. Grounded out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. The sun comes back out. Warms up a little bit. The lean, the pitch. Little roller on the ground. This is going to be a tough play at second. The pick there. The toss is not in time. Beat it out. That'll be an infield single. Moves the runner to third. First and third for Annalie Roeder. Reached on an error her last time up. She is 0 for 1. Time call. Got to set the defense. On the first and third. Coetzee. The lean. The pitch. Popped up. Catch is made just in foul territory, and that'll end the inning. Rib Lake gets a couple on, but they leave him stranded. We head to the bottom of the third. Coetzee, Orth, Schreiber, 9-1-2. Due up for Colby Abbey when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Welcome back. Allie Coonsey to lead things off. Just misses with that one. 1-1. Two balls on the scoreboard. We'll go with that. Two and one. No, 3-0. The pitch. In for a strike. Nope, now they change it again. It's 2-2. The lead. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, first out of the inning. That does bring us back to the top of the order. And Kirsten Orth, who walked her first time up, she's 0 for 0. The lead. The pitch. Just misses the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Pitch. Drops that one in the zone for a strike. 1-1. The lean coming back. Stays up a little bit high. 2-1. The lean. The pitch. Little roller back to weak. Pick there, throw to first in time. 2 down. And that'll bring Ella Schreiber to the plate. Doubled her last time up. She is 1 for 1. Weak. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The pitch. Roller on the ground. That is a fair ball. Throw across the diamond is wide. And she's going to end up at second. So the error puts a runner at second. And that will bring Brindley Ewart to the plate, grounded out her first time up the pitch. That one goes right back up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. They are going to send the runner. The throw will be cut off. Colby Abbey on the board. And that'll bring Grace Lindau to the plate. She walked her first time up. She is 0 for 0. Roller on the ground. That one is foul. Strike 1 before I could even react. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Tipped into the glove. 1-2. Looking in. Weak. The lean. The pitch. Right on the outside corner. Strike 3. Looking. That will end the inning. But Colby Abbey does get a run. 4-1 as we go to the top of the fourth. It'll be the top of the order for the Redmond. Scheitower, Kennedy, Nemi due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. Did you know that your vehicle has two different air filters? An engine air filter and a cabin air filter. When should you change them? This one 30 to 40,000 miles? This one half. Have you changed your air filter lately? Breathe easy, Wheeler's has got you covered.
We go to the top of the fourth. Shy Tower Kennedy Nemi due up. Looking in, the lean, and the first pitch. Shy Tower hits that one in the air. Right field catch is made. Hit it hard, but right at somebody. That somebody being Vivian Salempa. One pitch, one out. And that'll bring Kara Kennedy to the plate. A single and a fielder's choice. She is 1 for 2. The lean, the pitch. Little roller foul. Strike one. Oh, wind picks up a little bit. Again. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball is dropped. Need to complete the strikeout. Throw to first is in time. Two down. And that'll bring Avery Nemi to the plate. 2 singles for her. She's 2 for 2. The pitch. That one rocketed on the ground to second. Pick there, throw to first in time, and that'll end the inning. The Redmen go in order in the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom. It will be 5, 6, 7, Centeno, Malzahn, Wheezy due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Winter Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Bottom 4. 4-1. Rib Lake with the lead. Yohelmi Centennial due up, the little bunting slap hitter for Colby Abbey. She's going to just swing from the right side this time. She bunted from the left and then switched sides. First pitch, she's going to roll that one on the ground to short. Picked by Shytower, throw to first is in time. One away. And that one down, and that will bring Jaden Malzahn to the plate. Looking in, the lean from Weak in the pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. The look in, the lean, the pitch. Just misses the top of the zone, 2-0. Coming back. Hit in the air. Back of second. Dahlman is there, makes the catch. Second out of the inning. And that will bring Kylie Weezy to the plate. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1. I think a little dirt got blown up into the home plate umpire. He gets that taken care of. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, lays it down, it's foul. Nice thought there from Weezy. They were able to use that third baseline to their advantage earlier. Rolled one right up the line. Trying to do the Christian Yelich, bunt it right down the chalk. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. That's going to get over Kennedy and down for a base hit. Easy holds at first. She gets that one to drop in. Third hit of the game for Colby Abbey. And that'll bring Vivian Salempa. Struck out swinging her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Little roller on the ground. Picked by Blomberg. Wins the race to the bag, and that'll end the inning. The base hit is left stranded. We go to the top of the fifth. Week, Dahlman, Blomberg, 4-5-6 due up for the Redmen when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. So new pitcher for Colby Abbey. It is Ella Schreiber taking over in the circle. New center fielder replaces her. That is Huth. I'll have to look up her first name here in a minute, as that one's going to be rolled on the ground. Foul, strike one. Try and get Haley Huther on the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. Ella Schreiber comes in as the left-handed pitcher. The lead, the pitch. Little roller on the ground. It goes foul. Stays 0-2. And Huther, a little crazy out there. I believe she isn't just in the short sleeves. I'm not even that crazy today. The lead, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 1-2. The lead, the pitch. Rolled on the ground. Too short, pick there. It's going to be a tough play, and it's late. Weak beats it out for the infield single. And that'll bring Ava Dahlman to the plate. 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. Maybe they put Weak in motion here against Schreiber. The lead, the pitch. Bunt shown off the inside for a ball. 1-0. Top of the fifth, 4-1. Bunt shown, stays high, 2-0. Rip Lake would love to put a big number up here. The pitch. Off the inside, 3-0. As the sun goes away. Everyone for joining us here today. The pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike. 3-1. The pitch. Off the inside. Ball 4, 2 on with nobody out for Madeline Blomberg. 0 for 2, a fly out and a fielder's choice. Coach Hightower, one of the few softball coaches that still uses the old school hand signals. The lead, the pitch. Bunt shown, pulls back, takes a ball. 1-0. Peyton Lewis, another one not wearing any sleeves. The lead, the pitch. Little chopper on the ground. That's going to roll up the line. Foot race to the bag, and she's late. Waited for that one, and Tessa Week beat it out. That will go in as a fielder's choice. So bases loaded, nobody out. Big opportunity here for Peyton Lewis. Does wear a sweatshirt in the field. The lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. I imagine the moment she's back in the dugout, that sweatshirt's going back on. Yeah, they have to show the number. The lead, the pitch. Low and in the dirt, well dug out by Malzahn. 1-1. That's why it's common to see sweatshirts with the numbers printed on the back now, so that you can still have the number showing. Or the old hoodie under the jersey, the pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball. 2-1. Schreiber looks in the lead. The pitch in the dirt, 3-0. Or 3-1, excuse me. The lead, the pitch. That one slips out of the handball 4. And that'll push her run across, 5-1. And that'll bring Abby Packenham to the plate. A ground out and a single. She is 1 for 2. Lefty versus lefty here. Schreiber the pitch. Low for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. At the top of the zone, 1-1. The pitch. That one back up the middle. That's going to get through. Run will score. They will send Blomberg. She will score. 2 RBI single. So a quick conversation at the mound. Or in the circle is Annalie Roeder will come to the plate, the number 9 hitter for these Rib Lake Redmen. Reached on an error and flew out. She is 0 for 2. Maybe she tries to lay something down here. The lean, the pitch. Shows bunt, offers. Strike 1. Schreiber, the lean, the pitch. Bunt shows, hits her in the box, foul. 0-2. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 1-2. The pitch. Rolls that one in. 2-1. 2-2, excuse me. Schreiber. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high. Full count. The lean. The pitch. Little roller, foul. Stays full. The lean, the pitch. In the dirt. Bases are loaded again for Talia Scheitower. 1 for 3 today. Does have a single. Scored a run. The lean, the pitch. High and inside for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 2-0. Rib Lake fans having a little bit of fun. Helps when your team's up 7-1. The lead, the pitch. Low for a ball, 3-0. The lead, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike. Shy Tower was taken all the way. 3-1. Looking in the lean. The pitch. High for a ball. 8-1. Kara Kennedy will come to the plate. 1 for 3. Singled, reached on a fielder's choice, and struck out. And that is going to bring Coach out. Have a quick conversation. We see both of these, the co-op and this other school, in baseball yet this week. Abby Colby Baseball makes the trip to Auburndale for a Merriwood crossover on Friday. That is a 4:45 start from Auburndale. And then Saturday morning, 10 a.m. from the mighty metropolis of Stoddard. The Rib Lake Redmen take on DeSoto at 10, and then Wazeeka Steuben at 12:15. We'll also have DeSoto versus Wazeeka Steuben at about 2:45 on Saturday. Full day of baseball for you. If you don't want to go outside, you can just sit in the living room, watch baseball all day. Rib Lake baseball and softball, field conditions permitting, do host Stratford tomorrow. We will be in Medford tomorrow, so if you want to watch some baseball or softball up there, or both, as that one misses a little bit low for a ball. It's about a 2-3 minute drive between the two. You can pop back and forth. Watch a little baseball, a little softball. Baseball matchup should be really good. The lean. The pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Stratford comes in the favorite, one of the favorites in Division 3. Rib Lake, top 10 team in Division 4. The lean. The pitch. That's going to be driven foul. 1-2. In fact, if that Medford-Mosinee game isn't able to be played tomorrow, which is a possibility, we might make the trip up to Rib Lake. The lean. The pitch. Rolls that one in for a ball. 2-2. Softball takes on Stratford as well. That should be a good matchup as well. Stratford looked pretty good up in the Hodag Dome. Going 2-1. The lean. The pitch. Off the outside. Full count. So, full count, nobody out yet. The pitch. Misses for a ball. 9-1. As Avery Nemi will come to the plate. Couple singles and a ground out. She's 2 for 3 today. The pitch. Roller on the ground. Too short. They will go to second, get one. It will score another run. Fielder's choice goes 6-4. So 10-1. One out for Tessa Week. Couple singles and a flyout for her. She's 2 for 3. That one's going to go on the ground. That's going to be bobbled. And everybody will reach. Ava Dahlman comes to the plate, ground out in a couple walks. That one misses low for a ball. She's 0 for 1 officially. 1-0. 11-1. If the pitch. High for a ball, 2-0. The pitch. That one's hit in the air. Center field, playable. Catch is made. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Madeline Blomberg to the plate. A flyout, a fielder's choice, and a fielder's choice. She is 0 for 3. Oh. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. If it'll be 9-1-2 as that one's hit in the air. This one might be trouble drifting over. The catch cannot be made. One run across. They will send the runner. She will score 2 RBI. Is it RBI? I don't think she ever actually touched it. So that will go in as a double.
Shallows are playing. I can't believe we haven't burned them all night.
The pitch. High for a ball to Peyton Lewith. Couple ground outs and a walk. She's 0 for 2. So 13-1. Colby Abbey will need at least 3 in the bottom of the 5th to force us to play the 6th. As that one's going to be hit on the line. That's going to get down a base hit. They will send Blomberg. She will score. Ball gets away. But they will keep Lewith at first. So that is a single. Scores the run. 14-1. If I'm not mistaken, we've batted around here. By a lot. Abby Packenham comes to the plate. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Packenham had a single already this inning. 2 for 3. The pitch. Roller on the ground, back to the pitcher. Pick, throw to first in time. That will end the inning, but not before Rib Lake puts 10 on the board. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It'll be it'll be Huthen, Orth, Schreiber due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. New pitcher for Maddie Jensen takes over in the circle. Give you the line on Tessa Week. She goes 4, gives up 1 run. It was unearned. 3 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. While we're in there, we'll give you the line on Allie Clunsey. She goes 4, gives up 4 runs, 1 earned, 6 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. First, which is a hit by pitch. That puts her runner on. For Rib Lake, you can't give up 4 here if you want to get out of here. 4. The pitch. High for a ball. 1-0. 4 more, we play the 6th. The lean, the pitch. In the zone for a strike to Kirsten Orth, 1-1. Orth today 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out. Jensen, the lean, the pitch. Hitter. 2 hit by pitches. 2 on, nobody out. And that will bring us back to the top of the order and Ella Schreiber. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Jensen, the lean, the pitch. That's hit in the air. Center field, going back, the catch is made! Big catch there in center field. Everybody had to hold up. Big first out of the inning, and that will bring Brindley Ewert to the plate. A ground out and a single. She's 1 for 2. The lead, the pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Jensen, the lean, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball. Runners are going to go. Throw to third. Oh! Say she's safe. The pitch. High for a ball. 2-1. Jensen, the lead, the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike, 2-2. Looking in, the lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. Jensen gets the strikeout, her first of the day. And that'll bring Grace Lindau to the plate. A walk and a strikeout. She is 0 for 1. The lead, the pitch. Just misses the low inside corner for a ball, 1-0. The lead, the pitch. Low, 2-0. Jensen, the lead, the pitch. Stays up high, 3-0. Looking in, the lead, the pitch. Roller on the ground, 2-3. Pick there, throw across the diamond. Tag is applied, and that will do it. So that is your ball game. Just finishing it up in here, and we'll take a look at the stats. It is 14-1. Rib Lake with the win in 5. Go through your stats here, starting with Colby Abbey. Kirsten Orth, 0 for 1 with a walk. Ella Schreiber, well, she was also hit by a pitch. Ella Schreiber, 1 for 3 with a double, a run scored. Brindley Ewert, 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Grace Lindau, 0 for 2 with a walk. Yolim Centeno, 0 for 2. Jaden Malzahn, 0 for 2. Kylie Weezy, 1 for 2 with a single. Vivian Simpla, 0 for 2. And Ellie Kunze, 0 for 1. She was hit by a pitch. For pitching, Ellie Kunze goes 4, gives up 4 runs, 1 earned. 6 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ella Schreiber goes an inning, gives up 10 runs, 6 earned, 4 hits, 5 walks, no strikeouts. On the other side, for the Rib Lake Redmen, Talia Scheitower, 1 for 3 with a single, 2 runs scored and RBI. She walked once. Kara Kennedy, 1 for 3 with a single, 2 runs scored and RBI. She walked once. Avery Nemi goes 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run scored, 4 RBIs. Tessa Week, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. An RBI. Ava Dahlman, 0 for 2 with a run scored. She walked twice. Madeline Blomberg 1 for 4 with a double, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Peyton Lewis 1 for 3 with a single, a run scored, 2 RBIs. She walked once. Abby Packenham 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run scored, 2 RBIs. Annalie Roeder 0 for 2 with 2 runs scored. She walked once. Pitching, Tessa Week goes 4, gives up 1 run. It was unearned. 3 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Maddie Jensen goes the final inning. Does not give up a run. No hits, no walks, 1 strikeout. That is going to wrap things up for us today. We are back on the air tomorrow, weather permitting and field conditions permitting. The plan is Mosinee Medford baseball from Raider Field in Medford. If that gets postponed and they're played tomorrow at Rib Lake, we might cover one of the Rib Lake games against Stratford as well. We'll all see. Everything's up in the air this time of the year, but we'll see where we end up tomorrow. Make sure to stay tuned to all of our social medias for updates on all of that. But want to thank everyone for joining us here today. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. I'm going to get things packed up quick, get back into a warm vehicle. We will see you all